Hello, my name is Daniel Mart, back again. I'm an actor and filmmaker based out of South Florida, and for this video, I'm going to be doing my Christmas haul. So, I'm actually doing this portion of the video, like, right before Christmas. Right now, it is actually Christmas Eve, and these are just a few things I've gotten in the past few weeks. It's actually not that much, but I am going to be going on a trip to Colombia later this week, and I'm going to be away for about 2 weeks, and then after that, I'm going to have the rest of the haul, hopefully. Maybe sometime afterwards. I'm not really sure when this haul is going to be made. I'm not sure when it's going to be posted. I'm thinking somewhere between mid-January to maybe early February is when I think this is going to be posted, but just want to get this out of the way because I still want to organize some stuff before I leave. So the first thing we have here, so first off, we have 2 movies and 4 Funkos. So I have recently been getting into collecting Funkos just a little bit more. I'm not sure if I'm going to be like the whole super collector type of thing where I have like 100, 200 Funkos. I don't think I'm going to do that because I don't have that much space, and all my Funkos really just go up here. On the top shelf here, and honestly, I'm kind of running out of space there as is, so I'm not really sure. I mean, I could clear out some other space here on some of these top shelves, but like, I kind of look at that setup. I'm not sure, and right now I really don't have time to think of it because again, I do leave on a trip right now pretty soon. I mean, if you can see right there, I actually have the suitcase right there. That's when my bed's kind of a mess. So yeah, so I have 4 Funkos, 2 movies, and I'm just gonna get to the movies because they're both Criterion. Criterion, they had a Christmas sale where all their movies were like 40% off or something like that for the Christmas season. And there's a lot of websites that had that. Like Kino Lorber had the same thing, and I actually did that last year with Kino Lorber. So Kino Lorber, Shout Factory, Arrow Video, Vinegar Syndrome, they all had their little sales, but I just wanted to focus on Criterion this time around. And I only got 2 movies, and they're both animated movies, and that's the thing. Criterion does not have that many animated movies to begin with. They only have about 8 movies in their collection. So the fact that I got 2 of them is great. One of them is my favorite movie of all time, or one of my favorite movies of all time. Definitely my favorite animated movie of all time. The other one is just one of those highly regarded movies, period, that everybody likes. For those who have seen it, it is a little bit underrated, I want to say, given its notoriety. But, you know, whatever, here we go. So the first one I have here is Fantastic Planet, and something I literally just noticed right now when I'm making the video, and I'm not sure if you can see it, but like, the picture here is a little bit misaligned. I'm not sure if you can see it right there, but like, yeah, it's like on its weird angle, so it's a little bit misaligned. I'm not sure if I'm gonna fix that later or not. I don't really have time for it right now, but yeah, I mean, maybe I could fix it like this, but you know, whatever. I just open up the case, realign it, but whatever. So yeah, this is pretty cool in my opinion. Fantastic Planet. This is one of those movies I've wanted to watch for some time. It's again one of those pinnacle animated movies that everybody always talks about. As a linchpin of the genre, if you truly know the genre. It's one of those things like similar to like the Tales of Prince Ahmed, for example. That's one of those movies that's actually so influential because it came out so early in time, so to speak, even though this came out in 73. People ironically don't talk about it, and especially because this is an international thing. So yeah, Fantastic Planet, hopefully it's fantastic. And then the other movie I got, which I had to get in 4K because they don't have it just in Blu-ray, so it did kind of annoy me because I did have to spend a little bit extra on it, but whatever. It's WALL-E. I love WALL-E. It's my favorite animated movie of all time. I do have the DVD of WALL-E somewhere here, just like the regular, not even the regular DVD. If anything, I got it. It's like this like bootleg version of WALL-E. So I went from a bootleg version of WALL-E to the 4K. Like I've discussed in the past, I don't really have a 4K player, so the 4K player version of this isn't going to mean much to me, but good thing it has the Blu-ray, and we'll kind of just go from there. And again, WALL-E is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's my favorite animated movie of all time. If you check on Letterboxd, which yeah, go follow me on Letterboxd if anybody cares. But if you check on my Letterboxd, it's right there on the top 4 favorite movies of all time that I have there. So it's a really important movie. It's one of those movies I really like and enjoy. So we have WALL-E, and honestly, I just love this cover art. And the fact that it kind of comes with the slipcover and the way that this comes in like that is great. The little booklet that comes with it just fell. So it's really great. Oh, Fantastic Planet. I want to show you the booklet for Fantastic Planet because I think it's something I've never really seen in any other Criterion. At least not that I recall. And I have a bunch of Criterions at this point, like 20 Criterions. But the little booklet for Fantastic Planet, it's really a poster. Really, it's the poster of the blue humanoid thing. I'm not sure if you can see it. So yeah, I'm not really gonna post this up because I have no space on my walls right there, but we have this, and then I like how it has like this essay by Michael Brook. So then it has this essay on the back. If anything, this kind of reminds me of the poster for El Principio. I want to say it's El Principio, which It's this Mexican movie that I have in my collection. It won like the Ariel Award, like which is like their Oscars, the Mexican Oscars. And I have the Blu-ray. I think it's the Blu-ray version of it. And they did something similar with their poster. Do I have the El Principio poster? No, I don't have. Yeah, I don't have it posted anymore. So it reminds me of that. That's really the only other instance I've seen like a poster and then like an essay or an article in the back. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So that's it for the Blu-rays. The Blu-rays and movies, just these two for now. Now onto the Funkos. As I said before, I have 4 Funkos. I guess technically 5 because of how one of these is coming in. But first off, these two come from my favorite Christmas movie, which is Frosty the Snowman, and that is Professor Hinkle and Karen. So yeah, with Professor Hinkle and Hocus Pocus, which is the little rabbit, which you can kind of see right there, and Karen. Sadly, they did not have Frosty the Snowman himself. I'll probably see if I can get him somewhere right now on Amazon, because why not? Just to have the whole trifecta or quadfecta, because the little rabbit. So yeah, pretty cool. Again, I love Frosty the Snowman. It's one of my favorite animated movies of all time, as well as my favorite Christmas movie of all time. These two, great. I was actually kind of surprised when I saw them, because like, oh, I did not think that they would have Frosty the Snowman Funkos. But there we go. And yeah, I got these at Target. All the Funkos I got at Target, and they had a bunch of other Christmas Funkos. Like they had Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. They had Mrs. Claus from like the old like claymation movies. So it's really cool. And then the next one I picked up, this one is Apom from Pokemon. I love Pokemon. Apom, really cool. Why not? Just a really random Pokemon. A lot of people don't really like Apom, or I think Apom is like decently well liked. I think Ambipom is the one that's not really well liked for whatever reason. I think it's because Ambipom is just kind of ugly, which fair enough. But no, Apom's cool. I liked him in the anime, or is it the anime? I guess cartoon. It's stuff from Japan. Why not? Anime, the cartoon, whatever. I forget who had him. Was it Ash who had him? I don't remember right now, but I remember one of the characters had him. Pretty sure, or maybe it was Brock. I'm not sure. Whatever, correct answer right there. But Apom, pretty fun Pokemon. Why not? Has a hand for a tail. I honestly just always found the Apom design just to be very funny. Like a hand for a tail, just like seems kind of random. So yeah, why not? I'm kind of surprised they haven't given Apom or Ambipom like a variant form, to be honest, or Gigantamax or anything like that, or the Divergent Evolution type of thing. You know, like you have, what was it? Like you have Doug Trio and Wig Trio, that weird thing that they did in Alola. Was it Alola? So yeah, and then here we have from Yu-Gi-Oh, which is another franchise I like a lot. So we have Burstinatrix, which yeah, Elemental Hero Burstinatrix, and yeah, honestly, I'll be honest, this character or this monster or whatever isn't my favorite one. I'm not a huge fan of the Elemental Heroes in general. Bubble Man is maybe my favorite one, if I'm being honest, but here's the thing, they have so many limited Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Like, this is probably like the whole list, if I'm being honest. And so yeah, that's honestly why I picked it up. They have Avion. Oh, that's pretty cool. They have Harpy Lady, Burstinatrix, Ojama Yellow. Okay, why not? I've actually seen Ojama Yellow. I've wanted to pick up Ojama Yellow low-key. Winged Karibo, Chaz Princeton, and Jaden Yuki. So yeah, these are all the characters they have here. Maybe they have more. I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, for me, personally, I'm more of a Lightsworn person. That was my main deck when I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Lightsworns. So that was my main deck. I also tried Blackwings for a time. I tried a Worm deck for some time. I remember in the old video games, the DS games, I had a bunch of Dark Road. I had a Dark Road deck. I had an X-Saber deck at one point. So, you know, I've tried with a lot of stuff. I'm more of that. I played mostly on the DS, like, real life, but I trained, I guess you could say, on the DS when they had those DS games. I want to say right before Pendulums were a thing. I want to say I stopped playing right before, or right as Pendulums were becoming a thing. I think that's when I stopped. Or, yeah, a little bit afterwards, it was Pendulums. Maybe, I think XYs were already a thing by that point. I have to check because I also forget the type of cards. So I think XYs were already a thing. Synchros were definitely a thing. Fusions were, of course, a thing. But I think I stopped around Pendulums. I'm pretty sure XYs were already a thing. Not Rituals. What's the other blue card? Whatever the other blue card is called. When they introduced that, I'm like, I have no idea what the hell that is. So yeah, whatever. Again, the correct titles are right there. But yeah, that's what I got right now. This is again my pre-Christmas haul for now. And yeah, I'll see you after Christmas. Merry Christmas, y'all. See you next time. Alright, y'all, I am back from Colombia, and this is going to be a continuation of my haul. This may be the only part. I'm not sure if there is going to be a small part 3 after this, but because I still have a little bit more time, but I'm pretty sure this may be it, but we'll see. And yeah, as I said, I went to Colombia, and I got a lot of stuff. Now, if I'm being honest, I could show you all the clothes I got, but I'm not going to go through every single piece of clothes I got, because I got a lot of clothes. This included, I actually got this from an H&M down in Colombia. I got this version, and then like the tan version, there's like a tan version. I got this because over there, essentially, because of the price difference, these shirts are like 20 bucks and they're really cool. But you know, this aside, I'm not gonna show you every single piece of clothes because I got like a bunch of underwears, a bunch of socks, like 7 different shirts. I'm not gonna show you all that. In terms of clothes, I'm only gonna show you 2 pairs of shoes or 2 pairs of boots that I got that I'm really excited to show you guys, as well as a few books, a picture, like a picture painting, and a couple mugs that I got right before I went to Colombia, actually. So to start off with the boots, these are both from Colombian brands down there, but I got these green boots. Pretty cool. So yeah, the sizing down in Colombia or South America in general is different. Usually I'm usually about a size 7 to 7.5, depending on the brand. Very rarely I'm an 8. However, in Colombia, they don't go by, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever. They go through, their numbers are like 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, whatever. So in Colombia, I am a size 39. I'm not sure if you can see it right there. There's a circle right there. I'm not sure if it appears right there on camera, but yeah, and clearly it's already used because I've worn it a few times. But yeah, I have these this pair of green boots that I got that I think are really cool. And they cost me about 90 bucks when I did the conversion from Colombian pesos to USD. I want to say it's about 90 bucks, give or take. So these are these green ones. And then I got these brown ones, which are from another well-established brand down in Colombia. These are from Arte Bueros. I think that's what it says there. Arte Cueros. That's what it was. Arte Cueros. So that's the name of the brand. Actually, I think these are also Arte Cueros. Now that I think about it, because I got these from the actual Arte Cueros store, whereas I got these from just a general shoe store, if that makes sense. And yeah, but yeah, I got these with the zipper. They're kind of this, not Chelsea boot, like this kind of Chelsea boot design. Whereas these are more like I guess you could say Chukka boot, but they're more just like a regular heel boot. So yeah, but I got these, and yeah, I got these 2 pairs of boots. Because the 2 pairs of boots I have are both black, and one of them is like a Chelsea boot, one of them is more of a combat boot, but I just want kind of something different. And then these cost me about 65 bucks when compared to USD. So yeah, so those are the boots. Next up, I got this cat picture painting, which I just love cats, and I'll put up the picture right here, but they had a bunch of different paintings that they were selling at this place. On this mountainside that you could see all of Colombia, which I'll put the picture of it right there as well. You can see all of Medellin, which is where my family's from. I'm from Medellin, or my family's from Medellin. You can just see there in the valley. So I got this there at this like cafeteria, like a little cafeteria type of thing, right on the mountainside, and they were selling these pictures. So I got this one. I thought it was really cool, and it was about maybe $10, $15, I want to say. Next up, I picked up these 3 books. Amazingly, they're all in English. Because that's the thing. Sometimes you will find English books in Colombia or just South America in these Spanish bookstores or Spanish kiosks. And of course, knowing me, they're all about plays. So the first one I got is Shakespeare, Richard III. I'm pretty sure I have Richard III in like a few other versions. I'm pretty sure I have it in a single copy as is, and I already do have a whole Shakespeare collection of his plays. So, this is kind of like a double dip or maybe triple dip at this point, but I just thought the cover was cool with the frog, which I'll be honest, I haven't read Richard III yet, so I'm not really sure what the significance of it is, but just thought it was really cool, so why not? Next up, I picked up this small book of a bunch of Shakespeare sonnets. As you can see right there, it's a bunch of his sonnets. So, yeah. I'm not sure if this is every single sonnet or not. I've only read a handful of his sonnets. So, yeah, and then this is another play by Oscar Wilde. Supposedly, it's the only play that Oscar Wilde has written, but I don't think that's completely true. I feel like I have 1 or 2 other Oscar Wilde plays, or just books in general. And this is Salome, and this is the trilingual version, which comes in English and Spanish and French, I want to say, because I'm seeing it right there in the back. So yeah, and this is still in the shrink wrap. I never took it out of the shrink wrap for whatever reason, but it probably will come out eventually. And then for the last things that I got, one more thing here. So this actually came with the boots here, or the brown boots. And they kind of gave me this like little keychain, little keychain that I thought was pretty cool. Just want to show that off very fast. And then the last two things, which I actually got right before I left to Colombia, are these two mugs. They are both Ninja Turtle mugs. This is Raphael, and this has all the turtles right there, as you can see. And they were selling this at CVS, and I had not a gift card per se, but I had like this, I guess you could call it a gift card or like a credit card from CVS, because I did this medical test in the middle of last year, and I had some extra money on it, so I just decided to waste it on that. Got that. So that's everything I got from Colombia and right before Colombia. Actually, two things I did want to show off before I forget. Another pair of shoes that I got, I didn't buy, I actually got them for Christmas, and then this jacket that I did buy for myself as a Christmas present to myself. But very fast, first off, these running shoes from Velez. It's Fly Up Velez, so like Velez is the main company, and then Fly Up is like their athletic division. And I'm a huge fan of Velez. I actually have a lot of shoes from Velez. My wallet is from Velez. I have a lot of leather products from Velez, and they're a really great company down there in Colombia. And I wasn't aware that they had an athletic division until my mom got me these shoes. And you know, great product, especially now that I am starting to do a lot more running, exercise, going to the gym. Pretty soon these shoes will come in handy, because I only really have one other pair of shoes for the gym, like specifically for the gym. And then yeah, now I have another alternative which are really cool. Again, Velez, Fly Up, a great brand. So yeah, I have these two. And then I got this jacket, and it's from Newport, and I got it at Falabella. I believe that's the name of the store, which is kind of like a Macy's, JCPenney, Marshalls type of store. I want to say, I guess that'd be a good comparison, and it's really cool. I don't really have anything in this color aside from my trench coat, and this came in 3 different colors. It came in this one, it came in this tan color, it came in a green version and a blue version. And like I said, I really just don't have anything in a tan color like that aside from my trench coat, and even then not really this shade of tan. So I'm like, you know what, let me get this because it's something different from what I usually wear, and go from there. So that's basically it for everything that I got, aside from like the other like 10 shirts I got from Colombia, and like the 10 pairs of underwears, and like 10 different pairs of socks and all that stuff. I'm not gonna show all that because it's just not necessary in my opinion, but these are some of the cool stuff I did want to show off really fast. I don't know how much the shoes cost because that was a Christmas present, so obviously. But the jacket, this cost me about 30 bucks, I want to say, after the conversion. So, you know, pretty good price. And it's from Newport. I'm not sure if I mentioned that beforehand, but the brand is Newport. I've never heard of the brand. I'm not sure if it's a popular brand here or if it's popular just down there or whatever, but that's the name of the brand. And yeah, that's basically it for now. I don't expect there to be a part 3 to this. I really don't. So because of that, I'm just going to end the video now. But if there's a part 3, enjoy from here on. But since there's not, that's basically it for now. I do want to give a quick update. The Oscars did move their Oscar announcement ceremony to next week because of what's going on in LA. So originally it was going to be on the 17th. Now it's going to be on the 23rd. So I'll post, so that because of that, my reaction video to that will be delayed till the 23rd, obviously. But yeah, that's the only thing I want to say very fast. But yeah, that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.